Thank you, Hannah Brittany, for your words today. I am proud to be standing among you today. You, Keystone High School's class of 2013, fought to reach the football conference championship. You made it past the first round of playoffs in volleyball. You won the Spirit Challenge 3 years in a row ever since the competition first began. You had the first physics class ever to have everyone's bridge pulled at least 300 times this week. After all that, there's been a lot of love here, and we are the only class that can say that Mr. Clary is graduating alongside us, along with so many other teachers who have loved us from the very beginning. After 13 years here, you are Keystone's best. While in 4th and 8th grade, we remember being the big kids, the tallest, the strongest, and the brightest. Now that we are finally the oldest students at Keystone, we are like children again, becoming the youngest in the adult world. But soon we will be taking on the world with a fiery passion, whether training to defend our nation or helping OU get back to being #1 party school. Some of you were telling me about your favorite memories from high school, and I noticed they weren't about that dress you wore or that essay you wrote. There were dances and wildcat wars and football games. There were trips and cookouts and going to state for so many things we've already lost count. The times we remember best were the times we were together. Today is our day. For us, today means our independence. But tonight also means our last night where we are all together, and tomorrow becomes just another day. For some of you, today means finally leaving home, living on your own, becoming your own man or woman. But always remember, we Keystone High School's class of 2013 are your people. So you may be moving on from here, but do not forget what you've left behind. We've all made mistakes, but what are you going to make of them? Who you are today does not have to be the same person you are tomorrow, because we are who we make ourselves to become. A few weeks ago, I met a middle-aged man, and while he did not have a job, or a home, or a job with money to his name, he was happy. And he said to me, there comes a time in your life when you fall in love, and this is not the love between a man and a woman. This is the time when you fall in love with yourself. You should look in the mirror and see your own eyes staring back at you, and you won't care to look like Nicki Minaj or Rihanna, because even Nicki Minaj doesn't know what Nicki Minaj looks like. Even Rihanna doesn't know what Rihanna looks like, and somehow they haven't found what that person looks like yet. Realizing that, this man goes to sleep at night knowing that despite having none of those material goods we are leaving here today on our search for, he has become the best version of himself. So while you embark on your journey to leave your mark on the world, make sure that it leaves its mark on you too. Who are you, anyway? Some of you may believe you already know, and that may very well be true. But are you going to be the person who walks out of those doors without a backwards glance, or are you going to turn around and thank your parents, your family, your teachers, and your friends for everything they've done for you? Snug them up in a hug. And for those of you who like hugs just as much as me, I will be available after the ceremony. I know Mr. Clary wants one too. And remember this, that when I shook that man's hands goodbye, he held mine in both of his own. They were warm hands, happy, strong hands, and he told me that if he died at that very moment and his entire life flashed before his eyes, he would die smiling. Remembering that day, I hope that in whatever you do, you find happiness. On that note, congratulations, Keystone High School's class of 2013. We finally made it.